Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel and also welcome back to today mathematics class for this upcoming WAEC examination. So guys, congratulations for you have the opportunity to watch this video at this moment because the video I'm about to share with you today is very important. Okay, if you're writing this upcoming WAEC examination, this video is very important because I'm going to share the most repeated question in mathematics. Okay, you can never do without it. This question I'm about to share with you in this YouTube channel today in this today class is very important. It's more than S4. For those of you who are looking for searching for S4 on Google everything, you are in the right place now because I'm about to expose the most repeated question, likely question you will be expecting. You should be expecting this upcoming WAEC examination, so mathematics WAEC examination. So this video is very important. Please, if you're just watching our video for the first time or if you're watching for the first time, do it to subscribe. Like, also turn the button. In case what, if you're a benefit like this, you'll be the first person to notify. Also, please be your brother's keeper by sharing this video with your friends or family that are right towards this ongoing mathematics, that are writing this ongoing WAEC examination. So guys, let's go without wasting much of time. Okay, before I go, this I said earlier, this question I'm about to share with you is very important. Okay, so you can't do without it. It's more than S4. When I say it's more than S4, this topic and the question I'm about to share for each topic I'm about to drop in this video is very important. Please, what you just need to do is to pay attention at the end of this video. Make sure you watch this one to the end because I don't want the length of this video to be too much that you can avoid to watch it. So I will make this short with where explanatory. Okay, let's go with that. So the first question that I'm about to drop now is this. Okay, you can see it at display in on the screen, right? The question that copy, as you can see the question, right? Okay, let's read the question from here. Let me read the question from here. It's a copy and complete the following table of value for the y for the relation y is equal to 2s squared minus 7s minus 3, and we have the table, right? We have s is equal to minus 1, minus 2, 0, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, and y is equal to 19. We have minus 3 and 9. And question B, the question under it now, you have question B. So use 2 centimeter to 1 unit on s axis and 2 centimeter to 5 units on y axis. Draw a graph of y is equal to 2s squared minus 7s minus 3 for s for minus 2 less than equal to s less than equal to 5. And question C is a find the graph, find the minimum value of y. And also the question under that question C say find the gradient of the curve at s is equal to 1. And also question D is by drawing a suitable straight line, find the value of s for which 2s squared minus 7s minus 5 is equal to s plus 4. Okay guys, before I continue, before I proceed to the question, so I would like to introduce the material you need to solve this question. Okay, the first thing is very important is your calculator, because to avoid mistake, you can use your brain, but to avoid mistake, because this question you can use any mistake. We have to use what this mathematics this calculator, and also we have need a mathematical set. Okay, this also is very important if you aspect of the graph aspect, and also we need a graph. A graph like this. This is one of my students. Okay, you need a graph like this, and also the last thing you need here is this broom, a very short broom like this. You need this for this to solve this question. Okay, let's go. Without wasting much of time. Okay, guys. So let's look at the question once again. We saw we should complete. We have the table. Let me go to the table. We have s. We have what? We have y. Here is minus 2, and here we have minus 1, and here we have 0, and here we have 1. We have 2. We have 3. We have 4. We have 5. Okay, so and under this minus 2 here, our y is equal to 19, and under this 0, our y is equal to minus 3, and under this 1 is equal to what? Minus what? Y. So it means that the value of s is equal to minus 1, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 5, and the value of y under this when s is equal to minus 2 is 19, and value of y, and value of y when s is equal to 0 is equal to what? Minus 3, and same thing, the value of y when s is equal to 1 is equal to what? Minus 9. So how do we get the remaining words that we have here? It's very simple. Since you can display that our y, to get this our y, you use this equation to find this our y. Y is equal to, we have 2s for the question, 2s minus 7s minus 3. To get a y, you must follow this quadratic equation here. You have to follow this equation, you have to follow this expression to get the value of y. So let's test it in this place. Okay? Let's go to say when s is equal to minus 2. So you see that when s is equal to minus 2, so I want to confirm here, maybe our answer here is 19. So when s is equal to minus 2, so let's put minus 2 here. We have y be equal to, so what will be the value of y now? Here y is equal to, we have 2, s is equal to minus 2, that's minus 2 bracket 5 square, minus 7 open bracket, plus minus 2, close bracket, now minus 3. So in this place now, so you open the bracket here, that is minus 2 times minus 2. We have minus 2 squared, that's minus 2 times minus 2, you give us 4 rather. We have 2 multiplied by 4 minus, we have a 2, okay. If you open the bracket, minus times minus, we have plus. 7 times 2 times 7, we have 14, minus, we have 3 here. So in this place now, you say 2 times 8, that give, 2 times 4, we have 8, okay. And here we have 14 minus 3, okay. So in this place, when you add this one together, 8 plus 14, we have 22. We have 22 minus 4, 3, that gives us 19. So we have our 19 here. So the same thing we did here is that when s is equal to minus 1. So let's get this now. When s is equal to minus 1. So let's put it here. Then what will be the value of y? So our expression here, you have 2. That is 2 open bracket. When s is equal to 1, we fill this s by minus 1. We have minus 1 here. Close bracket, this power of 2. We have minus 7 open bracket, minus 1. Close bracket. We have minus 3. So now here we have 1 squared. Okay, minus 1 times minus 1, that gives us 1. 1 times 2, we have 2 minus. And here, minus times minus here, we got this to plus. 1 times 7, we have 7. Okay, and here we have minus 3. So when you add together, 2 plus 7, that will give us 9, right? 9 minus 3, that gives us 6. So here we have 6. Next now, if you do the same thing as 0, we have minus 3. And same thing here as 1, we have minus 9. Now let's go to when s is equal to 2. So we say when s equal to what? When s is equal to 2. So when s is equal to 5, so when our s is equal to 5, so once again the value of y, so our y is equal to, we have 2 into bracket, that is 5 whole square, minus, that is 7 bracket, that is 5 close bracket, here we have a minus 3. So in this place, 5 is power 2, that's 5 times 4, that's 25, then 5 times 2, that's 50, minus, and you have a 5 times 7, that gives us 5 minus 3, so when you subtract it, so 50 minus 25 minus 3, we have 12. So the answer here is 12. So we have completed this the table now. We have completed this table now. So the next thing to do now is to plot the graph. So we have solved the question A. So let's go to solve question 2 now, which is question B. Okay, let's go into the solution of the graph. Okay guys, you're welcome back to the graph aspect of this question. Okay, that is a question, that is question B of this particular question here. So we have a graph here. So the things you need a broom, a very short broom like this, and we have a ruler, I use a short ruler, okay, and also we have a pen, okay. So we have a pencil rather, okay, then put that pencil. So in this place now, let's plot the graph. According to the calculation, we have the things to take note here, okay. We have the maximum value. We said that we should use 2 centimeters. Let me read the question again. We have 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit on the s axis, and 2 centimeters to represent 5 units on y-axis. So draw the graph for the particular table. As you can see the table on the graph on the screen, as you can see the table, in this place the first thing to write out is the key point. And here we have the s. The maximum value of s is equal to 5, and y the minimum value of s is what? Minus 2. That's the minimum value of what? Of s. And also the y-axis, the maximum value of y-axis is 19, while the minimum value of y-axis is minus 9. So how we plot the graph for this particular question and this particular table? Okay, graph is a well standard graph. So in this place now, in this graph, we have 2 axes there. We have the vertical axis and we have the horizontal axis. So in this vertical axis, we only have 12 big balls. It's a square balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 here in this of our vertical axis, which is our y-axis, and also in this our s-axis we have 10 balls here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and each ball here is represent 2 centimeters. So if you should do the measurement now, you will get 2 centimeters. These big balls, if you do the measurements, okay, let me show you the example. It's 2 centimeters. We have 1 to this, like give us 2 centimeters. So these big balls represent 2 centimeters. Okay. So let's follow this question. So the question says that you use 2 centimeters to represent 2 centimeters, to use 2 centimeters to 1 unit on y-axis. So we have our y-axis here, we have our s-axis here. So in this value, in the value of y, we have the positive and we have the negative part. So how we plot the graph? Whenever you see a data that have a positive and negative part here, what you just have to do is to divide this graph into 4 quadrants. Okay, to make it as a quadrant, as a forward quadrant. So what we just do here now, if we decide to make it this point as a quadrant here, if we draw the line, if you draw this line to this place, we draw this line here to this place. When you draw it, and also draw this one, we have our 4 quadrants here. So the data that we fall under this place is y-axis. It will be in a positive of y, it will be plus y. The data that we fall under this place is to be positive y. So let's say this place is a point of intercept of y and s. Okay, a point of intercept of y and s. What I mean that when s is equal to 0, at this point it will be s equal to 0, and also at this point also y is equal to what? 0. So there will be at the what? S will be equal to 0 here, and y will be equal to what? 0 here. So the next thing you do now, since you have indicated that next now, so we say that the maximum number we have here is 5. So and they said that we should use 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit on s-axis. So if you count it from here to this place is 2 centimeters, we represent as 1 unit Okay, so I want to select the scale now. Here to this place 1 unit. So the next one to be what? 2 units. The next one to be what? That is 3. Here we have 4. Here we have 5. You can make it up to what? 6. So it means that where you have it at the point of intercept here is to work for the value of what? Of S, the maximum value of S. So in this part now, from this place to this place, in this part now to be negative of S, that is minus 1, minus 2, and we have what? Minus what? 3. Okay, so this will be the point of intercept of S and Y. So let's see, maybe this place, maybe this place will contain the value of what? Of Y. So let's go. We have our Y is called, the maximum number of Y is 19, and the question said that we should use what? 5. We have to use 2 centimeters to 5 units. So it means that this big box here represents 5 units for this Y axis. So if we say this place is 5, this place is to be equal to 10. Plus 5, that's 15, plus 5, we have 20, and the maximum number here is 19. So it means that this way also what contain it. So let's go to the negative part of it. The negative part of it, this one will give us as minus 5, the same value here, maybe minus 10, we have minus what? 15, we have minus what? 20. So here we only have minus, we need a minimum of minus what? 9 here, and we have up to 20. We have up to 20. So since you have gotten your scale, now let's draw our line. So we use this point here as a point of what? Of intercept. Okay, let's go. We have it. Let me just quickly draw the line, okay? Make sure it's very, very straight. Make sure it's straight. Okay, I want to draw it straight. So see the way I draw it now. So it's very straight. See the way I draw it. See how it's straight. So I need to put this one up more. I want to try to make it straight. Okay, let me stop at that place. So for this S-axis now, so let's draw it, okay? We have it. Hope you can see it. So we have it. So I want to try to make it so. Okay, so we have drawn it now. So we have this point as the point of intercept of Y, and this was negative, this one positive S. Okay, why this part is negative what? S. This one is positive S. Why this part is plus what? Y. Why this part is negative what? Y. Okay. The next thing to do now, since you have get our scale, we say that these 2 centimeters represent 1 unit at this S-axis. So what will be the value of the small balls we have here? And the number of small balls we have here is 10. So what will be the value of small balls we have here? Since we say that the value of it here to this 2 centimeters represent as 1 unit now, to get the value of this small balls here, it will be equal to, that we will divide this one by the number of ball of these small balls we have here. So that is what? 1. So it means that we divide what? This one by the number of what? Of this small balls. That one, that is 10. So that will be equal to, that is 1 divided by 10. So 1 divided by 10, that gives us 0.1. Okay, so we have what is 0.1. So in this place now, the small balls here, each small ball here will give us 0.1. So let's do it now. If you have 1 is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, that is what? 10. Okay, so we have what? 1.0 here, we have 2.0 here. So it means that our S-axis, so you can write it, our S-axis, so that small ball represents 0.1. Okay, it represents 0.1 centimeter. So let's go to the 0.1 units, rather 0.1 units. So let's go to the y-axis. Let's find the value of what? Or small ball in this what? Y-axis. Yeah. So to get it now, the number of the small balls is 10 divided by the scale here as a unit here, that is 5. So it means that we divide 5 divided by 10, we have a 0.4. 0.5 rather, 0.5. So it means that the small balls here is what? Is 0.5. Okay, so we have got the value of our small balls here, this y-axis as 0.5. So let's write it, that our y is equal to, the small balls in 0 in this or y-axis is equal to 0.5. So let's plot our graph now. So according to the table, so let me show the table now. According to the table, we have a calculation there. According to the table now, we have the first S, when S is equal to minus 2. As you can see in that display in the screen, on the screen now, when S is equal to minus 2, and this way we have our S as minus 2 here. We have minus 1 here, we have minus 2 here. Let me indicate this way. Here is 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, we have 6. Here we have 5. You can see now, hope you can see it. We have 5, you have 10, we have 15, we have 20, and since we have minus what? 5, we have minus 10, we have minus 15, we have minus 20. So now, the first value we have here is when S is equal to minus 2. Here we have our S is equal to minus 2. So our value of Y is equal to 19. So where can we get our 19 in this place? And you know from this way, when S is equal to minus 2 here, so let me trace it down. Let's say where we can get our 19. So in this place, we have 15, we have 20, and we need 19. So how do we get our 19 from this scale here? And remember, I said that the small scale here represents as 1 is 0.5 units. So it means that what when you have this the 2 of the small scale, that is 0.5 multiplied by 2 will give us 1 unit. Okay, so it means that when you have 1, 2, it represents as 1 unit. So this one to be 16 because you have 15 here. This one to be 16, and we have 1, 2. This one to be 17. You have 1, 2. This one to be 18. We have 1, 2. It's going to be what 19. So our this space to be the value of 19. So if you count it now, we have 20 here. 1, 2. We have 20. So this place our 19 is to be at this place. Okay, so you trace it down. So this place is our 9 is s is equal to when s is equal to minus 2 here. So let's trace it down to this 19 here. So this is where we get our 19 from this scale here. So let's trace it down till we touch this one at the point of intercept of minus 2 here. So it means that we use this is the line. So when this is the line, this place and this place is the line. Okay, this is the line. This is the point of intercept of s is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 19 here. So what we just do here now, you can give it a star. You can draw a star like this at that point. Hope you can see it. Okay, you can draw a star like that. So we plot the graph of this one. So let me clean this. Take a day there. Okay, so that is why now if you want to plot the graph, you have to make some little mistake. So be very careful when you plot the graph. So the next thing is when s is equal to minus 6. When s is equal to minus 1 and the value of y is equal to what? 6. So when s is equal to minus 1, we have it here, and the value of y is equal to 6, and here we have 5. And I say what? 2 of this small box is equal to 1. So here we have what? 1, 2. We have 6 here because we have 5 here. 1, 2, we have 6 here. So here we have our 6 at this place. We have 6 at this place. So we trace it down. Here we have a point here. This big box, this both line here is our minus 1 for s. So let's trace it down to where we have our 6 on y axis. So here we have our y. So this place to be the value for at the point of intercept of s and y for the value. So it means that when s is equal to minus 1, our y is equal to what? Y is equal to 6 here. So the next data here is when s is equal to 0. The point here is the point of y is equal to 0 and s is equal to 0. So at this point that s is equal to 0, our y is equal to minus what? 3. And in this place we have minus 5 here. This small ball represents 0.5, but when you have the 2 of it, give us 1. So here 1, 2, we have 1 unit. 1, 2, we have 2 units. 1, 2, we have what? 3 units. So this one give us minus what? 3. So this place we have what? Minus 3 here. We have minus 3 here. So let's trace it. This line here we have minus 3. So let's go. Maybe we can count up to 5 here. We have 1, 2. That is 4. 1, 2. We get our 5. So this point here is our minus 3. So and they say our s is equal to what? 0. So this place at this point here, that's the point of this that we have 0 here. So you mark your star. You mark your star here. So the next thing to do now is to plot the next one. That's when s is equal to 1. When our s is equal to 1, our value of y is equal to minus 8. It's equal to minus 8. So we have our 9. We have 5 here. We have our when value is equal to 1. So let me play this one here. S is equal to 1. So our s is equal to minus 8. We have 5. We have 1, 2, that is 6. 1, 2, that is 7. 1, 2, that is 8. So it means that this place, we trace it down. We have our 8 here. That is minus 8 here. We have this. So it's to be the point of intercept of this. So we have it like this. This to be our point where they meet when s is equal to 8 and s is equal to minus 1. So the next thing now is when s is equal to 2. We have when s is equal to 2. So our y is equal to minus 9. So the minus 9. So when s is equal to 2 here. So here we have 10 here, and here we have 8 here. Minus 8 here rather. We have what? Minus 8 here. 1, 2. We have what? Minus 9 here. This way to be our minus 9, and y value of s is equal to 2. So it means that we trace this one down. So our s is equal to 2. So you can see. Hope I don't block it. Okay, I block it. So let's trace it down. Hope you can see it like this. So we have minus 9 here. So we have our s is equal to 2 here. So this is the point of the intercept. So you draw the star. You draw the star. So the next thing now is when s is equal to 3. When s is equal to 3, this our s is equal to 3. Our value of y is equal to minus 6. And here we have minus 5 here. So let's say we have minus 5 here. We have 1, 2, that is minus 6. So this point here will give us minus 6. So let's trace it down to when s is equal to 3. When s is equal to 3, we have it like this. So when s is equal to 3, so we have when s is equal to 3. So the next thing now is the next data that is when s is equal to 4. We have when s is equal to 4. The value of y is equal to 1. So we have our y to be equal to 1. So here we have a positive y here. So here to this place we have 5 here. 1, 2, that is our 1. This one is 0. 1, 2, we have a 1. This way is 1. 1, 2, that is 2. 1, 2, that is 3. 1, 2, that is 4. 1, 2, we have 5 here. So it means that we have our 1 here. So let's trace it back. 1 y s is equal to 4. So here at this place we have our s is equal to 4 here. So let me use the ruler. Okay, we have it here. That is the point of intercept. Our s is equal to 4 here. So the next thing is when s is equal to 5, the value of y is equal to 12. S is equal to 5, the value of y is equal to 12. So in this place we have our y is equal to 10 here. So we have counted two small bars, 1, 2, that is 11, 1, 2, that is 12. So we have our 12 here. So we trace it down to this 5 here. So here we have it like this. Okay, we have our 5. So this point is to be the point of the intercept of it. This is our point of intercept. Okay, guys. So that is how you plot it. So the next thing now we have to do the plotting now. The next thing now is to use your broom to draw the curve. Use the broom to draw the curve. So let's draw the curve. So see the broom is very short. So you have to be very careful in this place. Okay, let me turn it to make it easy for me. Okay. So this is how you place it. Let me stand up. This is how you place it because this thing is like somehow. So this is how you place it. This curve here. Okay. You can see. Okay, so as you can see, I made a mistake here. So you have to be very careful when you draw this plot here. So you're supposed to pass through this line. Okay, that's a mistake. So as you can see now, okay, you can see the way I draw it. So you have drawn the curve. Okay, so let's go to the next question under it now. So you have drawn the curve. So let's go to the next question under it now. So the question says that we say from the graph, we want to determine the minimum value. So the minimum value to be at this place, at the point of this curve here, the latest curve, the point of this curve here. This is the maximum value of what? Of y. This is the minimum value of y. So if you count it now, this is the minimum value of y. So how do you get the value here? You know, in this place, our y, here to this place you have 10 here, but it's not up to 10. It remains some number to get 10 here. So in this place, since you have minus 9 here, this place is minus 9. Here is minus 9. So here it will be what? Minus 9. So it means that value of y is equal to minus 9.5. This way it will be 9.5. It's going to be what? 10. Okay? That's minus 9.5. So the minimum value of y is equal to minus 9.5. Okay, we have solved the first question now. So the second question now is going to show that find the gradient of what? Of curve at s is equal to 1. This is our curve. So when our s is equal to 1, so we want to find the gradient of this curve. So it means that the way it meets this particular curve we have here. So this graph I have here is even very simple. So when our s is equal to 1, this is where our f is this one. What you just have to do here, you just take the sketch or touches what the curve we draw here. So if you look at this way, is on this what the value we have here. This is where it touches this what the curve. So the next thing to do here is to draw a target line to this particular point of interest where this we will mean this or this points. So let's go. This is to be equal to, let's draw the targets. So you can make it easy, you can make it touches any of these parts. You can draw it whatever you like. You can make it touches any of these parts. You can decide to make it, okay, let's make it more simple. Let's make it more simple. So you can draw it the targets. Okay, I'll make it to reach this point and make it to reach this point. Okay, so let's write it down now. Let's join together. So let's say this way touches at this point. We have this point and this point. So let me do this one straight to that. We have this point here. Okay, and try to draw it carefully. So we have it here. So I draw it. So now I join it together to this. So at this point now, it's about our s is equal to 1 here. Our s1 and s1 and y2 and y1. At this point, it will be s2, y1, 2. So that is be the slope of it. So to get the gradient now of a curve, it will be equal to, that is gradient of a curve is equal to s is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by, that is our s2 minus s1. So in this place now, to get the value of our s1 will be equal to, so our s1 now needs to be the value of s here. So that the first s we have here is to be minus. Here we have a 1 minus 1 here. So it means that, and each box here represent as 0.1. So here we have a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 7, 8, 9. So it means that here we have a 0.9. That is minus 0.9 rather. So our S1 here, is equal to minus 0.9. Okay. So our Y1 here, so our Y1 now needs to be equal to, our Y1 needs to be at this point. That is our Y here. Our y, it means it at this point. So it means that this point is the point of y. So it means our y is equal to, because it means that according to the target I drew here. So it means it's what at this point here, and where our y is equal to 0. At this point, our y is equal to 0. So we have 0 here. Our y is equal to 0. So let's go to our S2. Our S2 at this point now, our S2 is equal to 2. Our S2 we have equal to what? 2. And we have our value of y2. Our y2 we trace down here. We have this way it means. So let's do the calculation. Here we have 10. We have 1, 2. That's 11. 1, 2. We have 12. 1, 2, now our 13. So it means our y2, why did I write the s1? Okay, our y2 is equal to what? 13. Okay, it's equal to 13. So let's put it what in this Gauge's what formula now. So we have our g. We have our g is equal to our s, our y2 is equal to what? We have 13 minus y1, that is 0, divided by, and we have our s2. Our s2 we get it as a 2, that is 2, and minus our s1 as minus what? 9. So here we have open bracket, we have minus here, that's minus 0.9. Sorry, we have minus 0.9 as our s what? 1. So let's do the calculation. Is 0 minus 13? We have 13. Okay, and the next thing here now, we divided by, that is what? Minus times minus, we have plus. So is 2 plus 0.9, that will give us what? 2.9. So let's divide it now. So let's use our calculator. So let's divide it. We have 13 divided by 2.9, so we have it as our equal to, that is 4.4827. so let's leave it as a 2 decimal points. Let's use our 4 decimal place. Okay, let's leave it as the answer as a 4 decimal place. That means we stop at this place to be equal to, so our graded of the graded is to be equal to 4.5. okay, so our graded answer is to be equal to 4.5. okay guys, hope you are getting this. Okay, the next question now, it says that you want to find, the next question says that, okay, that is question D. The next question under is question D, and the question D says that by drawing a straight line, a suitable straight line, find the value of s for which 2s squared minus 7s minus 5 is equal to 4s plus what? 4s plus, s plus 4 plus 4. Okay, let me write the solution here. So let's say that we have the question say that we have s squared minus, we have 7, or we can say it, okay, 7s minus 5 equal to s plus 4. So, and you know from the original question, our y is equal to 2s squared minus 7s minus 3 from the original question. So, we want to use what? We want to find the value of this when we have it from this graph. So, what we just have to do here now, how do we compare this? So, now if you compare the value of original s, y here, is not the same thing as the value of y we have, or the value of what the expression we have here. Okay, let me call it the expression. It's not the same thing as the expression we have here. So, to make it the same here, so here we have 2s here, this one is the same as this. Here we have 7s here, this one is the same as this. Here we have minus 3, this one is minus what? 5. So there's different. So if you know that's what, because we need minus 3 here, so if you know, let's say that we have minus 5. So what are the two numbers that we added together that will give us minus what? 5. So what we just have to do here, you know, we need a minus 3 from this place. So when you have minus 3, so what's the number that we added to this what? 3 that give us minus what? 5. So that is number is minus what? 2. When it's add minus 3 minus what? 5. Minus 3 minus 3 minus 2, we get this minus 5. So we can expand what we have here. So from this way, you have 2s minus 2s squared minus 7s minus, instead of write this was minus 5, we have what? Minus 3 minus what? 2 is equal to s plus 4. So the next thing now is to collect like time. You want to make this one as what? As a value of a y. So you collect like time, you take this one to this side. So when you take this to this side, you know that it will make this, and this one is equal to y. Okay, let's do it. We have 2s squared minus 7s. Okay, we have minus 3. Let's take this 2s to the 2, this minus 2 to this side, that will be equal to s plus 4. This one changes to what? Plus what? 2 when you come to this place. And you know that the value of y is equal to 2s minus 7s minus 3. So therefore, let's say this one is equal to y, okay? Because y is equal to this, okay? S is equal to y, and here we have what? S plus 4s plus 2. So we have 2 plus 4 plus 2, we have 6. We have s plus what? 6. So, and we have to draw a suitable what? Straight line. So I'll use the same graph. So what we just have to do here, from the table, we also use the table here to make it easy. We also use the table here now. So in this place, the first data of s from the table is when s is equal to what? Minus 2. And together, minus 2, when s is equal to minus 2, so what will be the value of y at this place now? And the expression to use to calculate y is s plus what? Is plus 6. So here now, when s is equal to minus 2, so when you place minus 2 here, maybe y is equal to minus what? Minus 2 plus 6. Minus 2 plus 6, we have 4. So in this place now, you come to the graph. Let's deploy the way we solve it. When s is equal to minus 2 here, when s is equal to minus 2 here, so our value of y is equal to what? Is equal to 4. And where can we get our 4 here? We have a 1, 2, that is 1, 1, 2, we have 2, 1, 2, we have 3, 1, 2, we have 4. So here we have to trace it down here. So why is my ruler here? Okay, you have to trace it down here when s is equal to minus 2. So I want to form the train line. So when s is equal to minus 2, so here we have 4 here. So let's trace this back. We have it at this point. So let's indicate the star. Let's indicate the star. So the next one now, when s is equal to minus 1. So when you say when s is equal to minus 1, so our y is equal to 1 minus 1 plus 6. Minus 1 plus 6, we have what? That is 5. That is our y is equal to 5. When s is equal to minus 1, so our y is equal to what? 5. So we have our 5 at this place. Our y is equal to 5 here, and it's equal to, this will be the point of what? Of the intercept. So we have the point of the intercept here. So the next one, when s is equal to 0, our value of y, when s is equal to 0. So when you put our s is equal to 0, we have our s is equal to 0 plus 6. So we have our y is equal to what? 6. And here we have the value of 6 here. So here we be the point of what? Of 6. Okay, so when s is equal to when s is equal to 1, what will be the value of what? Of y. So our y will be equal to 1 plus 6. And 1 plus 6 we have 1 plus 6 we have our 7. And here we have 6 here. Here we have 6 here. We have 1, 2, we have 7. So this will be the point of 8. This will be the point of what? Of 8. And the next one, when s is equal to 2, our y, when s is equal to 2, our y is equal to 2. Okay, sorry. Our y is equal to 2 plus 6. And 2 plus 6, we have what? 8. So let's come here. When s is equal to 2, we have 8. We are looking for 8 here. Here is 10. We have 1, 2. That is, here is 5. Okay, we have 7 here. Here is 5. 1, 2. We have 6. 1, 2. We have 7. 1, 2. We have what? 8. So this page to be what? 8. At this point here, we have 8. So now, when s is equal to 3, what will be the value of y? That is 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6, we have what? That is a 9. So where do you get a 9? And it's equal to 3 here, to be equal to, here we have 8 here, 1, 2. So we can have a 9 at this place. Can have a 9 at this place. And when s is equal to 4, what will be the value of our y? So that will be y is equal to 4. That will be y is equal to 4 plus 6, that gives us 10. So here when s is equal to 4, n is equal to 4, our y is equal to 10. So it means that our y here is equal to, this is a point of y, and it's equal to what? 10. And the next thing is when s is equal to 5, that will be 5 plus 6. And 5 plus 6 is equal to, that is 11. And 5 plus 6 is equal to, that is 11. Okay, so we get our 11 here. So we have 5. Here to this, we have 10. Here to this, we have 11. This point to be a point of what? Of 11 for y axis. So the next thing now is to draw the suitable straight line according to the instruction followed. Let's draw a suitable straight line. So this main thing is not this ruler is not that long. So let's draw the suitable straight line. You can see they all what? In straight line. So if you don't do any mistake in your plotting a graph, you should have it in straight line. So let me draw it. So this is a straight line. To try to. Okay. So it's in straight line now. So we have drawn the straight line now. So the next thing now is to determine the value of s for the straight line that we have drawn here. So to determine the value of s now is to be the point of intersects where it touches or the curve we draw. It will be the point of intersect where it touches or the curve we draw here. So at this place now, it touches at this point. It touches at this point here. So let's start. So let's trace down to get the value of our s here. So here, let's trace down here. We have this like this. Just sketch this down. So we have it here. So it means that is 0. What? Minus is 0.9. So our first data for s, it will be equal to, our s is equal to minus 0.9. Minus 0.9, that is the first solution to that question thing. When s is equal to this, that's minus 9. So the second value of s, so it touches at this point. At this point we have here this curve. It touches the meet at this curve here, at this point here. So let's trace down. So it is also in this thick line here, which is 5. So therefore, we have our s. Our s2 is equal to what? We have 5. So this is the two value of s. If we use this graph to solve this in question, so that is the solution to this question. And I hope you understand. And if you don't understand, you can let me know in the comment section. Okay, guys, check in the description below for the next question. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Bye for now. Let's meet in the next video. Okay, bye for now.